guys, Angel here. I'm gonna go over some stage walls for Breeze after the update. Now that they changed what the map looks like on Breeze. So first we're gonna do these walls on B-site. There are lots of options. I think honestly my favorite wall is this one right here. You can do either straight back here or a little sideways. I like to do it a little sideways. Just because it feels easier to me. And then you can stand behind this box and they can only see your head, but you can see them a lot easier, and you can shoot them when they're entering there. You can also stand here, and same kind of idea. When they are coming in, they do not really see you that much. They will see that wall there, but if you're peeking there or there, it'll be harder for them to find you. And if you are worried about them seeing that and giving away your location, you can always just pull the wall back a little bit, or angle it differently. So up here you can jump up and wall here, and then go back, shoot there and there. When they come in, it'll look like this, so you're very up and in the open. They will definitely see you. It might take them a second though to flick up to you. So instead of doing the one up there, I actually prefer to do the one here, where it's a little harder. You have to jump so you see it, and then click it so it goes on this line. And then you can stand on this box thing or pillar, and you have a little bit more cover there, and you can still see it right there. But then you have a little more cover with the wall, and you can back up a little more so they don't see you, and come up and back up. And it's a lot safer that way, so I prefer that wall. And this is relatively common, but you can do a wall right on top of here, come on top of this pillar, and shoot them when they're entering. Easy peasy. This is kind of a newer wall for me, but I really like doing this. You kind of line up the left side of your wall with the wall there, and then the right side, you just make it sure that the end of it is at least somewhat in. And then you have a little spot here you can hide. Make sure there's not a gap there or else they'll see you. And then also, you can jump on top of it, cross jump on top of it. You get a pick or two, hide back here. They probably won't expect it. They might expect it. But then that way, if they push onto sight, you can peek and have a little cover. Another good wall for defending. If you come out a tunnel here, right at the beginning of the round, you have to be careful of people there. But if you're worried about people there, you can wall this way. And you can see in the mid very easily. If you want to jump over, you can. But you can also wall this way. And then you have a little more movement up here. You have to see around a certain corner or something. That's a good wall, because they will not see you. They'll just see like half your body. Ow. Alright, now we're gonna do some A defense walls. I have lots for A. I had more before the changes, but even with the changes, there's still a good chunk. So let's start with my favorite. I usually do this during like a pistol round, or a round that I have like a Spectre or Stinger. It's similar to the other, to B-site, where I line up the corner with that corner, and then this corner here. There it goes, the blocks off their entryway. They have to break through at least one or two of these. They're most likely going to break these two and not this one, which means that if you're hiding here, you can get a few picks when they push onto sight. This is a very dangerous spot. You'll probably die, but if you can get a few picks, that'll really help your team. Simple but fun. You just kind of wall behind here. Try to get it behind this box so it doesn't stick out too much. And then when they come around the corner, you peek over. You can get a few head taps. It's easy to back up from here. And if you need to reposition, you can easily reposition. Here, though, you might be in trouble, but at least you have a little wall to hide behind if you're waiting for your teammates. You can get a few picks while they're rotating over. But yeah, this is a very fun wall. You can jump up on it this way, too, if you fall off and need to get back on. Also for defending, sometimes it's good just to wall this off. But another good wall for a mid push is to hold right click, rotate it a little bit before beginning, and then as soon as the beginning starts to run out, click it. As long as you rotated it well, it'll block that off. And then if they push mid, they have to come up this way. So it's easier to slow and get some picks if necessary. That's good for a mid push. So this is kind of a one-way-ish pixel wall. Where you wall at the end here, you kind of just right there. It's a little finicky. It might take some practice to get it how you like it. But then when they walk in, you can stand here, see their heads, and then they'll just see literally a little pixel of you. So this one is really nice for picks. If you stand up closer, obviously you're only going to see their feet, but if you back up, down, back up, back, you know what I mean. If you go backwards, then you can see their heads. Another one I like is just a wall here like this. And you can get picks as they walk in that way. And if you need to hide, you can literally just put yourself behind the titty. Easy peasy. Now when they enter sight, they might see a little edge of that. And a little edge of that if they're fully on each sides. But honestly, it's not that noticeable. And you'll be standing right there. So you'll see them too. You can also do a wall up here. Usually would do it on the edge here. Like this. And you don't see as well as up there. But as they enter sight, you might be able to get a few picks. And then obviously, if you're in danger, you just back up. And you have this wall for cover if you want to either go down or go around. However you want to reposition. Another new wall is this. Kind of line it up here. They will see you. You definitely see the wall there. But you might be able to get a pick or two, and then you can jump back a little safer and have that whole area as cover to reposition. And if there's smokes or something, you can get over here relatively easy if you need to. This is a wall I haven't tested yet, but I thought of it the other day, where you wall off like right here. So when you open this, you're all sticking out a little bit. So like a Jet or a Raze or Omen. I don't know if Omen could, I don't know if that's enough for Omen, but they could jump up there. Like this. And then they might surprise the people and get a pick or two. It's kind of funny. And then it also blocks off all, so has a double purpose. Alright, now let's do some attacker walls. So if we go, let's go A first. We go A, going in this way, because of this box, you can get behind it and do a wall. And it gives you a little cover of the box to peek here, and just be careful not to fall off. And if they're hiding anywhere behind that titty, then you can get them. You can also jump on top of the box if you want. It just doesn't really give you as much of an advantage. I would recommend staying behind the box, but to each their own. You can get out of there relatively easy if you need to. Alright, if you have coverage, you can do this wall. You kind of stand in this box here. Goes a little up close. You're very exposed. That's why you definitely need coverage, like a Viper wall or something. You line up the corner of the wall with kind of the corner of that pyramid wall there. They cannot jump over this, crouch jump or anything. And they cannot jump over this way. They might be able to do a little that way if they parkour. Yeah, they can crouch jump here, but then they're right there for you. You can see them jumping and like them on top of there. So it gives you a little more protection. You can plant either right here in front and hold cave. If you want, you can plant over here. It depends on your team after that point, but that's a good wall. And if you don't have cover to do this wall, you can also kind of go against here. Make sure when you come up here, you wait until your wall hits the water. Then you wall up. And that'll at least prevent from that way. They can't come in. Another good wall would be here. I just jumped off. But you just get behind here, wall up, And then you can watch bridge, top of bridge. You won't really see bottom of bridge, but you can watch top of bridge. If anyone comes out of there, you can see that. Any backside you can see. Then you have this as coverage. If you want to go forward, you can go forward here. Then you can look under bridge and you can check mid. But obviously it's safer behind cover. That's a good wall. You can also plant in this corner and then wall it off. All right, now you're attacking, but you're going mid. My favorite wall mid is right here. So you can do it straight, sideways, doesn't really matter. You're just walling behind here. Then you can peek out, a little cover here, and take out anyone who is peeking from nest. Another good wall mid is coming up here. Right there you have, if you need to watch mid doors, you can hide behind here. Get a pick very easily with cover. Anyone nest, tunnel, elbow. Easy peasy, jump over. Yeah. Another simple one is if you're going mid to A, you can just wall here for coverage to mid doors. If you're going mid to B and you're scared of people coming up nest, you could wall there. But as long as your whole team goes past it, I would prefer to wall here. So then that blocks off sight, not just nest. And then if you need to get back over for any reason, you can jump over easily, but they cannot get over this wall easily. Coming up to B. You peek, everything's fine. No one's peeking right now. You can wall right here. Step out a little and crouch. You're on the edge of this. Then if anyone is like standing back there, you can see them. They definitely won't expect you up here. Or if anyone pushes up, you can see them. Or if anyone comes up this way through elbow, definitely won't expect you up there. Another good one, you're pushing in, is to line this up kind of barely. So like there's barely a gap here. And that should block off most of this. Like you can still walk around it here, but that gives you, you can get onto site relatively easily. Obviously if there's people back here, you gotta get rid of them, but then you only have to focus on one group at a time. So there's people here in people tunnel. You don't have to worry about tunnel right away. You can get rid of these people and then peek from different angles to get rid of people in tunnel. Another good one is if you have a little more cover and you can run up, is turn up here and put a wall there. And that way there's no way they can get in here without breaking the wall. And they have to go around here or around the back. Or this way, I guess. But that gives you a lot more coverage, then you can plant here easily. Or wherever you need to plant. Otherwise, if I don't use those two walls, I still want to kind of block off sight. You can do this one. This is like if they give you sight for free. You can do this one here to block tunnel, or you can just wall off CT. And that just gives you a little more working space. If I think of any more walls, I will let you guys know. Maybe do like a TikTok or something. But I believe those are all the attacking walls and defending walls on the new updated Breeze map. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know I did. I like making these. Hoping I can make more while the other maps. Can get that on YouTube relatively soon. Make sure to check me out on Twitch, TikTok. Subscribe to YouTube. Like the video if you like it. Leave a comment. Also, if you have other walls or other ideas or suggestions or anything, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Yeah, thanks for being here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.